So tomorrow's going to be a very critical day. We have GDP coming out, and GDP, if we hit forecast, this could mean very well for this bullish trend, and we could very well remount bullish if we haven't already levels. The one area of concern I am watching out, though, is we did create a little gap here between the 398 level to the 396 level. So whether that fills tomorrow because of GDP, it's going to be very telling. This is very, nerve-wracking to have just at this daily time frame. So, if we take a look at the forecast for tomorrow, we're looking at a forecast of 2.7. I think it's going to come out at forecast. Worst case scenario, we get a 2.6. We're probably going to have some chop. Maybe even go for that gap fill. If we get a 2.5, then yeah, we're going to have to go back to around this 396 to 393 net level, unfortunately. And as you see, I mean, this gap is pretty significant. It's something to watch out for. We did end up hitting resistance on that 401 band. Other than that, after that data comes out, we're looking forward for Friday for PC. I think this is going to come out positive, most likely. I don't think it'll be too much of concern. I think we'll come out at forecast, and, market will probably rally because of that. Other than that, if you take a look at the Qs looks like it wants to break out of this double top range. We made a gap on the Qs as well, so we got to be very watchful for tomorrow if we end up filling. Worst case scenario for tomorrow, I think we'll open up considerably high and then possibly sell off if we get forecast or a bit higher on the GDP when it comes out. So like a 2.8 or 2.9 would be, the best for to make this bullish trend intact for the most part. So if we take a look at VIX saw some selling off. As I've said on Monday's video, I thought this was gonna basically sell off, and we ended up, achieving that. So we did also have a gap on VIX. We're back at this 18 range. I think we're gonna see some VIX come into maybe possibly this week, actually, maybe tomorrow. So yeah, look out for positions on VIX. I think this will be a good play right here for this week. As far as that's concerned, HSI is moving up again. It looks like it may go for that little gap down, possibly in these coming weeks. But as I've said, I think this summer's looking pretty good for HSI and Chinese markets. I think we're going to possibly break these highs of 2022. We're going to probably break those levels come this summer, and then see where we can head off to, because we are at historic levels on the HSI. If we just look, of past performance. Past performance says, we shouldn't be at these levels at the moment. China is an emerging market, and it has the most potential for growth at this current moment, just because of, its developing market, population, technology-wise, everything of that nature. So it doesn't want to do anything. It just wants to consolidate and break here. As I've said, you got to wait until we can consolidate in an area before you take any positions. I'd say for a few days of consolidation would be a safe bet to look out for this $11 of resistance. We are at a higher low technically, so be watchful. If we do break, though, we'll be back at support and maybe go for a double bottom. But as of now, I want to see some consolidation on lift before you take a $11 target. And if you are going to play some calls once we do get consolidation, make sure it's like a couple months out, maybe out till August or July to be safe, on the safe side. As far as that's, concerned, I think I think this is something to look out for. Meme stocks performed pretty uh, okay today. They did okay. GME is looking for that gap fill. Whether we get red on the indexes, this will most likely start filling. BBY saw some green. It's consolidating here, but we might get another breakdown just because there hasn't been any positive news for BBY in a while. It does have a slight gap to the upside, so that's an opportunity waiting to present itself once we start to get a little bit more consolidation before you can start making your moves. But yeah, I mean, we might bounce off these levels, to be honest. But yeah, just something to look out for. And if we go to the powerhouses, they did pretty well today, considering we had a green day, no chop. Last 2 days of Monday and Tuesday, we had a lot of chop.